Hey people, Injured here, 3v3, Garvus Ice Gate blue team, a couple of Plague Champions in this Chaos team. We have Brapp Zrannigan with a Plague Champion, and we also have Claw. These guys start off with damage over time, bolt guns, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. I think this is Death Guard Elite Scheme, and some Black Legion for Claw. Alongside, Broodwich with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. Fighting in melee. Red team, some Space Marines, kind of almost a faction war a bit. IskNorthen is a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Alongside, Val.Hero is a brother captain, a durable hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful support and disruption, fighting in melee. And rounded off the teams is Cry, using I think Korean characters that can't be displayed on this nameplate, at least for me, but they can be displayed here, as you can see. Not sure what it says, but they're rocking a Force Commander, very good offense, fighting in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support on the western resource lane. On the east side, it's a shooting match, which the Plague Champion is typically quite good at, but he needs some CSM support. He's got that Nurgle worship, of course, behind heavy cover as well. In the mid, lots of dead heretics, but they have made it out. Strike Squad really mess up early heretics, but they have taken a bunch of damage from the Chaos Lord and the CSM. In fact, they might drop a model here. There's the banishment from the Tomes of Titan, help take out one of those Chaos Space Marines. Chaos Lords determined to get a model. How have they not lost one yet? Smack. That should get one. There we go. 19 red for a Strike Squad. Fair chunk of XP, I imagine, too. Kind of lucky to get away with two models there. Still kicking off on the east side. Grenade launchers now in play for the heretics and sniper rifle scouts. Big bursts of damage. They are targeting those Chaos Space Marines there. As far as I know, they are perfectly accurate, so it doesn't matter if you're in cover or in a garrison or whatever. Oh no, Tactical Marine is dying on the west side, and a Power Sword Force Commander going at it, chopping through some Chaos Space Marines. Look at the damage per swing there. Also makes his battle cry better. Put 40 Emperor on himself, I think, to really cleave through these guys here. And the Iron Halo goes up, so he's going to be very annoying to get rid of here. I think it's worth sending these guys into melee because he's so low. Once the shield goes down, it's not going to take a lot to get him. I think they should go this way. Get on the HQ side so they can get him in retreat. I think he's going to get away now. 57 hit points, and the shield is down, hits retreat. I think he's far enough away, gets away. Maybe Brapp should have got him there. A little bit more foresight. Didn't want to risk losing one of his CSM, I think. Brother Captain with the Blessed Aegis, you see that shield up, and the Unending Purge. His Strike Squad can support him by giving him some energy back for his shield with their purification. Grenade misses from the Inquisitorial Stormtrooper. CSM looking to get into melee with them there, scares them off a bit. Red team will retake the east side. We've got double sniper scouts now for IskNorthen. Big bursts of damage potentially. They can really mess up a hero too. So you might see Claw respond with Mucus Discharge to keep stuff healed up a bit. And of course Nurgle Worship is pretty useful. I mean, it's not going to heal you through the burst damage of a sniper rifle, but unless you heal up between shots a bit. Maybe if you can create some space too, just kill the CSM model with the snipers. That's a good combo, eh? Having snipers in the back popping away while a brother captain with a shield up just goes barreling into the lines and distracts everything. Some Khorne worship here from Broodwich. Not about that healing malarkey, not speed. And melee death. Stormtroopers almost finished off by those speedy heretics there. Here come the Strike Squad though. Almost leveled. Cleaving through those heretics. There was a Doom Blast, but they had to run Mind Blades up from the Brother Captain's Globals, boosting melee damage and melee skill of this Strike Squad, making them quite formidable, especially in Tier 1. Just used their energy burst on a CSM as well. Oh, or was it on the Plague Champion actually, because he's the one missing energy here. Chaos Lord says hello. It's a good kill of the week. Maybe we'll see some claws from this guy in Tier 2 to really put the DPS on in melee. Having to back off. Strike Squad do hit level 2 with a Storm Bolt to kill, I think. CSM in this garrison as well. Can you get a model, Mr. Chaos Lord? I don't think you can. 26 DPS power melee sword. The brother captain has a 30 DPS power melee sword, but doesn't have the kill the weak, of course, for survivability. That shield's pretty good though. Unending Purge, that small heal on hit, and the energy regen is a big deal. Look at his energy going up now. Really helps keep that shield going. They have got them off the field, and I don't think they got the power bashed. Assault Squad in play now for IskNorthen. What's going on in the mid? Looks like Val.Hero trying to cap some stuff up. Got the interceptors up now, which is fun. Combi Flamer is in. The Chaos Lord has to deal with a Tarantula turret though. It took a while to retreat there. I don't know what they were trying to do, maybe trying to get other stuff to draw fire so it can use the Immolate on the turret. CSM dropping model there. Turret and sniper combo is pretty nasty. Everything gets suppressed and takes damage from the turret, and then the big bursts from the sniper rifles. Plague Champions back here. Still no Mucus Discharge on this guy. Maybe we'll see one of those Nurgle Shrines in Tier 2. These guys trying to clean up the mid still. There we go. West side, meanwhile, Force Commander is level 2, fully kitted out. Artificer, Iron Halo, and Power Sword. That's a very annoying build to deal with. He's super tough, and he's doing chunks of damage with the Power Sword and buffing everything. Do you not have... Oh, Bran does have... Brapp, sorry, does have some Heretics to maybe suppress him. Any fetid armor? Nope, he's got a Blood Crusher on the way though, that should help. And Cry is not even started tier 2, so Brapp might be able to put a bunch of pressure on there. It looks like they, I think they foregoed like counters and stuff in tier 1 to just get that early Blood Crusher and push. Double CSM and Havocs are solid as well in tier 1, of course, but they didn't get any anti-melee Plague Champion gear to try and control the Force Commander, and there's no aspiring champion to help out in melee too. 373 to 463, Interceptors getting away. Heretics may be getting away. There's Energy Burst on the CSM. They would have had to retreat anyway. I think Chaos Lord has the Harness of Rage, so perhaps we'll see Bloodletters or Raptors or something to get supported by their energy. West side, some Nurgle worship. Devastators on the field from Cry. Havoc's forced off the field, but here comes the Blood Crusher. 93-ish heavy melee DPS on this guy. Vehicle armor, so he's not worried about his bolt guns. And there he goes, tying up the Devastators. He's going to bleed through them quite quickly. That was like 2 hits. Attacked so quickly, that fella. I think it's 65 damage per hit. It's a lot. Come on, and look how sticky this guy is. You've got to try and control his movement. Trying to DPS him down with bolters just takes forever. He's almost level 3 too. That shield does so much work. No sign of fetid. He's got resources too. Maybe they want to get Chosen Plague Marines or something. I guess the Havocs were the plan. I'm not sure how the Havocs got dealt with there actually. Cry did drop some scouts along the way. They did get another squad. Heretics getting away here, I think. Strike Squad having to deal with the Blood Crusher on the east side. Both Plague Champions going for him. And because they have that Nurgle worship, they can heal up this Blood Crusher a bit faster than other worship. I think it's 13.5 health per second compared to 10 health per second of regular worship for demons. Grenade misses. Good little piece of movement by the CSM there to avoid it. That's the Plague Champion in the garrison. Havoc trying to focus down the brother captain. Maybe the interceptors need to teleport or leave or something. Not sure what they're up to here. They have their Justicar, they've got their grenades up and stuff. It's a good charge to get some free hits in there. Get some model. A little bit unlucky not to get another one maybe, but the Chaos team are taking the east side VP. Here comes IskNorthen, but they're 2v1. Uh-oh. Mark target on the Blood Crusher and that Melter gun. And here comes a Melter Bomb to finish off the Blood Crusher. It's not going to survive that, unfortunately. Down it goes. Did some decent work. Bloodletters are up for Broodwich. What about Brapp's Blood Crusher? Going to go down here, maybe. Yeah, missile launcher, tactical marines here. He's only got 5 hit points. Down it goes. Looks like it's helped Brapp push through onto the power, and of course that's a 35 power missile launcher purchase that Cry made there. Brapp is floating resources like crazy. 200 power. I thought maybe they'd go Bloodletters, having forced the missile launcher, but tier 3 maybe? No, what did they purchase? What's their resources got? I'm very confused. Oh, they probably purchased the whole loadout for their Plague Champion. Here comes the Plague Fist. Plague Fist already up for Claw. In fact, we have Armor of Pestilence and the Icon of Nurgle too. Constant AoE damage around the Plague Champion with this Icon of Nurgle. Pestilence makes him super tough and gives him Aura of Decay for some disruption. The Plague Fist is a heavy melee weapon with a strong defensive ability. Pestilence Strike. Really good capping tool. Burst of grenade barrage there to knock over the assault marines, and they're forced to leave. We do have Marco Zinch Chaos Space Marines for Claw as well, almost level 2. The Razorback of, sorry, the Rhino of Val.Hero doing a bunch of work here. Got the heavy bolter turret bolted on top. Yeah, and if you can face forward towards your target, the little Storm Bolter. I think the Storm Bolter does like 25 DPS, which adds up. You can get that thing firing consistently. West side, a Power Fist Force Commander now for Cry. Devastator is set up right in the face of this Power too, if Power had a face. And Plasma Gun Tactical Marines switched right out of the missile launcher. Brapp, yeah, spent all their resources on Plague Champion gear and reinforcing their stuff, I guess. I think I would have got another unit up. Bloodletters would have gone tier 3. Here's a Plasma Cannon. Yeah, Bloodletters would really help with the Devastators, eh? I don't think they have a great build for this. We'll see what the Plague Champion can do on the flank, though. 328 to 398. Blue team gearing up for a run at the east side. We do have Bloodletters for Broodwich and Claw. Those are demons with very, very powerful power melee weapons that can tear through heavy infantry so well. Tarantula turret here being annoying. Bloodletters are going to try and chop it down in melee. Turrets can't shoot at targets in melee range, but it's getting a bunch of repairs now. Very spiteful place to put a turret there. Big fight brewing on the east side, teleporting interceptors in there. Those heretics are a bit far away. I think they should be using their grenade launchers or worshipping closer. Bloodletters having to retreat. I don't think the blue team are pushing through here. Maybe they should go mid, try to split these forces. Nemesis force Halberd on the field for the Brother Captain. It's a splash damage power weapon. Bad news for any Chaos Space Marines you can get into there. Assault Squad runs away. How are these interceptors doing? They're into level 2. And they're getting a full power bash, 289 to 398. Not looking good for the Chaos team. Map is almost completely red. These Devastators got messed up by something. Brapp, Zrannigan down to double CSM and Havocs. The Plague Champion has fallen. I guess he's the one that messed up those Devastators, eh? Level 3. We'll see if that Plague Champion pays back all that was invested in him later. Needs to get revived first though. Brapp needs some help, I think. They can't really afford to get anything else. They're not in tier 3, so they can't drop a nuke or anything. And having to deal with this. Rock and bolts and plasma gun means lots of hurt for heavy infantry. Plague Champion has been revived. Getting suppressed by the heavy bolter there and eats a grenade, nicely timed. Doesn't get knocked over though because of Armor of Pestilence. Surprisingly quick under suppression, drew a lot of fire and allowed the CSM to shoot down the devs. little bit sloppy there from Cry, allowed him to just get shot down. I think he was concentrating a lot on the Plague Champion through his Pestilence Strike up too. Some really good Plague Champion play there, judging that well, that he could just walk through that Heavy Bolter. That was pretty cool. East side, Techmarine levels to 3. Everyone's having a grand old time, just standing around, chatting about heresy and stuff. Fully upgraded CSM here with Eternal War, Aspiring Champion and Marco Siege, but can they stay away from melee stuff? Because there's Assault Squad and Interceptors, right? Yeah, they're still both here. They counter-initiate them a lot with the Bloodletters, but they're being used to initiate at the moment. Just using their warp to draw fire there without taking damage, their warp shift. Here we go, Assault Squad jumping in on the Noise Marine Blastmaster. Plague Champion's there though with the fist. And Bloodletters go after them, gets them out of there really quickly. Interceptors trying to choose a target that they won't get destroyed by. They found some Havocs. There's marked target on the Bloodletters. Interceptors taking some Marco Siege bolters though. Those Inferno PvP damage bolters are painful as hell. Are they going to really get away with 2 models here? No, they're not. Well played, blue team. They let the red team kind of crash upon them and dealt with it reasonably well. They don't have a great way. Oh, they do have Plague Marines there to try and put some pressure on the Rhino. The Havocs, I think, were retreated. Yeah, they're back at base healing up now. They do have a las cannon though. Chaos Lord leads the line now. Level 3. Mantle of Hate is now in there. And we also have Demonic Visage. Oh, I was going to die though, I think. Yep. Interceptors disrupting the Plague Marines as well. Rhino pop smoke can protect itself, and the Plague Champion is capping. Looks like they're going to finish that cap. Bloodletters are going to chop up the Stormtroopers, or maybe the Interceptors here. It's a bad fight for the Interceptors, but the Bloodletters are low and they drop a model to the Tarantula turret on the top of this thing. Heavy Bolter turret, sorry. I'm not sure what the difference is between a Tarantula turret and a Heavy Bolter turret. Maybe it's just like the technical name for it or something. Full Squadron just hanging out behind heavy cover, pops the shield up, level 4. Brapp has done well, I think, to get his power back. Should have destroyed that drop pod though. And I think they're going to get pushed immediately again. The east side is turning blue. 2-1 for Chaos. Red team are all tier 3 though. Assault Squad jump. Plague Marines are out of there. I think this SM is going to spam super units, says Brapp Zrannigan. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Maybe they expect a Land Raider and Terminator or something. They can't spam Land Raiders, you can only have one of them. You can get more than one Terminator, although you need to wait for the lengthy 5-minute cooldown so you can really spam them as such. Big old retreat there. More drop pod Marines, was it? From IskNorthen? Yeah, these guys I think are drop pod Marines. West side, meanwhile. Lots of range DPS pouring onto the force. One of those guys need to get moving though. Ouch. That's like kind of getting a great shot in there. Plague Champion giving chase. He's got the icon of Nurgle. There's damage. Damage pulses going in. Finds the plasma cannon, smacks him down, levels up to 4, is that? To 6. Doing some work, this guy. 179 to 355, still locked to their power though. Is he going to die on retreat? They're going to go for a grenade, are they? They have. It's a nice idea. Couldn't quite pull it off though. Would have been very difficult to get that. Any shrine? No, just some Nurgle worship. We now have a Predator tank though for IskNorthen and Vanguard veterans on the field too. Claw just using the warp shift of the Bloodletters to do some scouting and doesn't like what he sees. Hey! Lightning Claw, Chaos Lord, awesome. They didn't put their Harness of Rage back on though. Bit of a strange build. Typically you see the claws with the Harness of Rage and the shield or something. Or maybe Icon of Khorne. Nothing wrong with some Mantle of Fate, Demonic Visage, and Claw action. CSM leveling to 4 there. They're trying to avoid the plasma cannon, are they? Oh, we're shooting at the gens. Nice flank here from Broodwich. Bloodletters are a menace. Get a model off those tacks. How are these guys still level 1? Are those the second Marines because of this drop pod, or was that a reinforcing drop pod? Yeah, this must be the second Marines because they're after the plasma cannon. So Pride did lose tactical Marines along the way, which I completely missed. 179302, I imagine it was the Blood Crusher. Maybe. No, the Blood Crusher was taken out by tactical Marines, wasn't it? I don't know then. Vanguard veterans are going to die, I think. 66 hit points. 35. Looks like they do go down. And there's a Nurglite Nuke Imperial Abyss from Claw, I guess? No, I think it was from Brapp. Yeah. And did a little bit of friendly fire there. A little bit of friendly fire. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Broodwich. Looks like they're not going tier 3 anytime soon unless they cancel that thing. Look at the resources of Val. What are they doing? They can buy anything. Like several of anything. Here comes a Autumn Razorback now. Land Raider Redeemer is on the field for Cry in the mid at the moment. Are they going to try and push through the mid with it? Do they have a tank alongside? Brapp's going to go for maybe a tank of their own. They do get a shot on the Land Raider, but they need a whole bunch of those to put a dent into it. Definitely pushing through the mid. Val.Hero is inside them with that brother captain. Something on the west side though, or just some scouts being weird. They're going to get flanked. Brapp over here. And that might need to keep them moving. You could just retreat through it, I guess, but then you're retreating for a bunch of time and then come back out afterwards. But the captain wants the VP. Full power bash on the east side by the Chaos team. Grey Knight Terminators on the way for Val.Hero. They're actually starting to spend their resources. Chaos Dreadnought under threat. Oh, the tank's not here now. Not that much threat then. We are going to see the crack grenade. No, oh, they did not have any. Oh, they're switching to their Psychons, that'll do it. Switching to Psychon and teleporting away to get some distance. Here comes the Chaos Lord though. He's not happy about this. Teleport again. Oh, they're level 3, they've got a bunch of energy. The captain's gone mental with his Holy Armor of Titan. Oh, the tank is now on the Dreadnought. Being tied up to 2-1 cap for the red team. He's getting a decent shot there. The champion, I think, is maybe going after it. Being path blocked low by the Land Raider. Down goes the Chaos Lord. Dreadnought survives though, at least for now. Got some Chaos Terminators up for Brapp. Those Death Guard ones, which look awesome. Immediately eating a Plasma Cannon shot though. Level those guys up. Red team just running into base here. They are going for it. Grey Knight Terminators are making their way up. There's an orbital in base. The base is actually not a great place to drop an orbital because of the 50% range damage reduction or damage reduction in general aura you get from your base. They took out the Rhino. Did it do a bunch of damage? Maybe they're just trying to take the turrets out. Some nukes can be really good on base if you can drop an Imperial Abyss, the center of it, on a bunch of retreating units as they get back to base. That can be really painful even with the base aura. 1-2-1 to 2-3-4. It's a ballsy move by the red team, especially when they're not capping that eastern VP. They have both the naturals though. Are the blue team going to have to break out of this? That is doing what they can, going onto the rear armour of the Autumn Razorback, which levels to 2. I don't think they're going to finish it. There's too much stuff here, I believe. Yeah, having to walk shift out to escape. Report auto cannon up for the Terminators. They did get the Dreadnought. What about these Terminators? Nothing yet for Claw's Terminators. Not sure sure what they're saying. I'm speaking in Italian over here. Pronto, does that pronto mean now, or does it mean quickly? Something like that, right? Pronto. Almost level 6 force commander here. Brain Knight Terminator's going to die if they're not careful. I think they are going to die. I believe they've used their teleport already. He just gets stunned by the Plague Champion there. Yeah, they're down for sure. Not last long. They're going for the bases big time. Well, this one, they are. Still a 2-1. They still have not taken the VP on the east side. There's still some stuff over here. Some worshipping heretics and stuff. Portal has been repaired up, but his Terminators on the flank of it. Interceptors coming in to tie them up. That's not a good thing to tie up, fellas. Those fellas have power fists and bloodletters are there, and they just wiped out those interceptors. Val.Hero losing a lot in that push. Strike squad level 4, bloodletters. Sure where they're going to get the VP, I think. Yeah, I think they're the VP. Can they get the Land Raider too? I think they can, you know. There's a lot of stuff here. There's an orbital though. Gets one of the Terminators and one of those Marines, alright? That fella might die though. Yeah, he super died. Oh, he didn't? Oh, he did, he did. Did not see the red pop up though. Global repair, yeah, global repair from IskNorthen. Val.Hero is down to a single strat squad model. They got the Land Raider down to 17 VPs. Can they do this? They're on the eastern side. There's another orbital on Brapp stuff. He's been nuked like 3 or 4 times now. Taking the brunt of the nukes for his team. Plague Marines are here. I think they're going to get this tank as well. And are they capping? Not quite capping. Yeah, they're going to get the tank. There are 2 more tanks for IskNorthen. Val.Hero. Have you given up, buddy? Or are you going to purchase some? Here comes the brother captain. Here comes the strike squad. Trying to get through the mid onto the VP, I think. Red team are back onto the eastern VP. Down goes one of the tanks. Last cannon is there. And Blastmaster and the auto cannon Terminators too. Plague Champion needs to get onto that VP surely. 1-to-1 cap, 10 VPs remaining for the blue team. Can Val.Hero decap it? Probably not with the Plague Champion around. Level 8 this fella. I don't think Icon of Nurgle gets more powerful as he levels up. I think it bloody should. Come on now. Pestilent Strike, which will also protect the brother captain. This fella's level 9. Killed a lot of stuff. Puts up his Immortal. Not Immortal anymore though, and that's a Chaos Lord with 100 power melee DPS. Well, more than that at level 7. Probably like 120-ish now. But the captain does not get away. Nope. Force Commander's here to immediately try to revive. Blue team have the 2-to-1, and red team are just decimated here. Look at this. Devastated rosters. Here comes the Land Raider. Oh, both the Land Raiders are on the way apparently. I don't know if they have time though. It's like 75 seconds I think to make a Land Raider. It's a lot. Maybe it's 70. Tactical Marines popping and they show no fear. Got level 4 CSM who trade with them quite well with the upgrades they have. Now they're just getting shot by everything. In fact, I don't think they're going to get away. It's very sloppy there from Cry. Cry has nothing on the field at all. Blue team need to push, I think, through to the VP here. They might not know like how much the red team have lost, especially when Isk still has a bunch of stuff on the field. We need to recover, says Cry. Yeah, you do. They have 180 VPs. It's only a 2-to-1. They have a bit of time, but not a lot. They can't dilly and dally when the Land Raiders come out. They need to immediately start purchasing other stuff. maybe... No, I don't think they can afford to wait for the red to get paladins and assault terminators and stuff either. Grey Knight terminators on the way for Val, which you don't need red for. Big champion can maybe get onto the VP here. There's one around. There's a nuke. There's a double nuke. Saw a nuke from Broodwich and one of the plague champions there, which is kind of wasted. The second one was certainly wasted. They got rid of them. I guess there's that. Land Raider is ready to frag assault anything that tries to cap, I guess. I think it's weapon knockback though, so it won't knock over an armored pestilence plague champion. This guy's level 9. What about Claw? Level 7. 2 Land Raiders are trying to focus down. Crusader with all those hurricane bolters. The Land Raider are a bit more close range oriented with those flame storm panels. Drain life on the Force Commander. Has to run. They got a decap. Double cap is in. And they are protecting the east side too. All 3 red heroes down. I think blue team have this now, surely. Rye's not even purchasing anything. Are they trying to wait for terminators here? What else would you get? Maybe a plasma cannon. A couple of good plasma cannon shots might force a retreat or something. Get like 3 plasma cannons up. Strat squad finally fall over. Double cap for the blue team. Play champion with this core. They've already used their pestilence strike, as you can see. Where is Brapp? They're at base. Let's get out of there. Grey Knight Terminators doing what they can, but that's a lot of damage pouring into them there. They're not killing themselves to cap it, but they're keeping the pressure up so the red team can't get it back. And so that they can't get to the east side either. Try asking for repairs. Nothing here to repair you, buddy. Everything's dead. I guess maybe they're asking for a global repair, but down it goes. Also, they're asking for a cap. Much easier said than done. Attacks are going to get a decap though. There we go. Aura of Decay couldn't quite come in time to stop it. Plague Champion's right back on the cap. That was a drop pod Marine squad there. Now we're going to Crusader goes to the east side. Taking tank shots. Those are the mark of Nurgle tanks. Are not great at taking on other vehicles and large targets. Oh hey, Incanticle of Absolution gives you health and energy regen. It's a really good global. I don't think we saw it in the game anywhere else, did we? Really good for big team fights, I think. But there it is. The blue team kept their 10 VPs and they did get the Land Raider Crusader right at the end there. Redeemer was still alive. IskNorthen still had a tank and a Redeemer and a couple of Marines. Looks like Pride did indeed get a Devastator Plasma Cannon up, but it was too little too late. Let's look at his heroes. Level 10 Plague Champion. Level 10 Chaos Lord. Level 8 Plague Champion. Only a level 4 Techmarine. He must be down for a while. Level 9 Brother Captain with the Halberd there. And Immortal and stuff. And a level 6 Force Commander who caused so much trouble on that west side with his shield and his sword and stuff. But then it turned into what 3v3s often turn into. Big team fights. And it can be tough for heroes to have an impact there, especially melee heroes. It was a fun one though. Almost a faction war. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.